Omar Gooden just laid the hammer down in his beef versus Camron. Welcome back to the Kenyon Along Show. I'm your host, Kenyon Along here. Part 4, Omar Gooden. Let's go, Kenyon Along Show.
Even drops, nigga. Thanks for the bag.
Oh, let's roll back. I want to hear everything. I want to hear every little syllable of a diss.
Hey, yo, man, by the time I get finished with this nigga, I'm gonna have a whole album done before my album even drops, nigga. Thanks for the bag.
Okay, talk to him.
You should've just kept the shit street. You should've just had them put on the beats, which you should've did. You shouldn't have tried to think the shit was sweet. You should've tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know you're tired of wearing all that pink, little nigga. You should've just sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and watch them eat. Let's go to work. I know you got all your sponsors calling you. Your lawyers saying, take that shit down, Cam. What's wrong with you? How you put a camera on yourself watching another grown man dress himself? What's wrong with you? And now you trying to settle out of court. Nah, nigga, you should have kept this shit short. It's what you should have did. Now I'm taking all them pink furs. You should take back all them strap-ons you made for him and give them to her. Yeah. I see them dick pills you pushing really work. They make you pause the cam when a man is taking off his shirt. I know them fix your mouth bars really hurt. Better pay them back taxes, nigga. Them bars really hurt. Yeah. I heard you got a lot of dick pill stock. In fact, you take down them ditty cams, I'll hop on the Norder track. That's right. It's time to get in shape anyway. But I still got that one hitter quitter, nigga. And I take that fade any day. Any day. You should've just kept the shit G. You should've just had them put on the beats, which you should've did. You shouldn't have tried to think the shit was sweet. You should've tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know them designer panties and start to chafe, chief. You should've sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and let them eat. It's back to work. Alright, no more finna play. Nah. Think back, there's never been a day. Fuck that, there's never been a way that I'd be chased anywhere, any day. Not around a car that's parked, not on the ground, stomped out. You stuck in this beef, you stuck with them teeth. Them old ones, they still stuck in the ground at the park. Ask that set to dip with you, how's it feel to hang around with a mark? You filed a police report in 1999. Around the same time, I was really getting mine. I was lining up little niggas with the belt off for trying to be a G. You was getting jumped by 15 niggas lined up at the DMV. You probably was thinking you was flashing back to your first DNP. Nah, nigga, that's too much zest, way before TMZ. I heard you paid your boys to push up and get to acting mannish. Till they saw me hitting them push-ups and switched right back to Spanish. I thought you said the movie wasn't coming out. You got it streaming on all your platforms, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Tell the people why you chose pink. Just come on out and don't forget to swallow before you speak. You shouldn't have fixed your mouth. Get to build up all that spit. You talking all that shit, you know what I mean? These fucking teeth, my nigga. These fucking teeth, nigga, man. Look, listen. You should've just kept the shit G. Quietly pissed all over your little balls with your pee. I'm just getting started, it ain't stopping. You gon' see, y'all fuck with him, but him, he can't fuck with me. Ayy, how was you a killer now? Woo! You wasn't even a killer then. I'm filthy with a killer pen, out on bail and trying to kill again. 1, 2, 3, 4 songs, no word from you. The engineer was excited when it started, but he still ain't heard from you. What's the matter? You don't think them cammy-whammy bars will work? My teeth are too fucking big, it's hard to spit, my jaws will hurt. Pause, unpause, damn it, my remote is broke. I've been watching Omar for years, he the fucking GOAT. It's wild shit, crazy baby boy, he fucking dope. Sickest city, that's probably the realest shit I ever wrote. We know them Twitter fingers work, quit lying on the gram. We know you buying all them fake comments, nobody fucking with Cam. Hey ma, them days is long gone. You busy sending me to Miami, hidden cameras, trying to film porn. Sitting by yourself, watching them on TV like hee hee hee. I hope he slip up and show me pee-pee. Oh, so you want to try to speak Spanish now, nigga? Can't even defeat me in English, motherfucker. Talk about El Matador. Killer. Stop it, nigga. This nigga, man.
Yeah, Omar Gooden Mars. Fix your mouth, part 4. I let it rock. For y'all. Before I break it down, we got so much to break down, man. Yo, you know, it's the hip hop bar giver. You know what I'm saying? Yo, boy, Type the Ghostwriter here. And yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? Anybody showed Omar the video. I don't know if they showed him the Kenyon Long show, and I said, you got to go in. All right? but it took embarrassment for him to go in. So, you know, let's just break it down, man. First of all, I mean, you got to go in from the jump, all right? You feel me? You go in from the jump. You watching this live, let me know, man. Tap in with your boy. You watching this live. You guys want me to cover it, I'm covering it. The Kenyon Long Show on YouTube. The Kenyon Long Show on YouTube, all right, baby? Support the page, too, man. Hit the Patreon, man. I ain't got the Patreon loaded. Hit the Patreon, man. We're going to go back, man, listen to it, man. First and foremost, man, you got the AI Camron there holding the, camcorder. That's cool. Not as embarrassing, but I just like it as a cool single cover, right? Let's just break down a couple of things here in this diss. I do approve, all right? Now, you know it's hard, the last one was, I forgot to give y'all a rating on the last one. The last one, I think I gave it like, I think it's 2 out of 5, bro. I think I gave the last one 2 out of 5. You know what I mean? Could have been better. You stick and stay for the rating on this one, but we're going to break it down right now. Let's go.
You should have just kept the shit street. You should have just had them put on the beats, which you should have did.
This beat okay to me, you know what I mean? It's straight, you know what I mean? It's straight. It's like, almost rock type. I was trying to think of a producer, but
you shouldn't have tried to.
Dr. Dre did some kind of beat like this before.
Think the shit was sweet. You should have tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know you're tired of wearing all that pink, little nigga. You should have just sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and watch them eat. Let's go to work. I know you got all your sponsors calling you. Your lawyers saying, take that shit down, Cam. What's wrong with you?
Okay. I think right there, he's suing Camron, all right?
How you put a camera on yourself watching another grown man dress himself? What's wrong with you?
I love that part. What's wrong with you?
And now you're trying to settle out of court. Nah, nigga, you should have kept this shit short. That's what you should have did.
See that? You see what I'm saying? I think he's suing Camron. Are you trying to settle out of court?
Now I'm taking all them pink furs. You should take back all them strap-ons you made for him and give them to her.
Right? So you taking all the pink furs, so I think he definitely suing him.
I see them dick pills you pushing.
Probably for defamation.
Really work. They make you pause the cam when a man is taking off his shirt. I know them fix your mouth bars really hurt. Better pay them back taxes, nigga. Them bars really hurt. Yeah.
I like that.
I heard you got a lot of dick pill stock. In fact, you take down them Diddy cams, I'll hop on the Norder track. That's right. It's time to get in shape anyway. But I still got that one hitter quitter, nigga. And I'll take that fade any day.
I like that. I got that one hitter quitter. You already know what that is. You know what I mean? Baby boy.
You just kept the shit G. You should have just had them put on the beats, which you should have did. You shouldn't have tried to think the shit was sweet. You should have tried to whoop a nigga feet instead of sneaking peeks. I know you're tired of pissing on the seat. I know them designer panties and start to chafe, chief. You should have sat back and let them cook. Now you gotta sit back and let them eat. It's back to work. Alright, no more finna play. Think back, there's never been a day. Fuck that, there's never been a way that I'll be chased anywhere, any day.
I like that he switched the flow, so we got the second flow. I think he does 3 flows in this.
Not around a car that's parked, not on the ground, stomped out. You stuck in this beef, you stuck with them teeth. Them old ones, they still stuck in the ground at the park. Ask that set to did with you. How's it feel to hang around with a mark? You filed a police report in 1999. Around the same time, I was really getting mine. I was lining up little niggas with the belt off for trying to be a G. You was getting jumped by 15 niggas lined up at the DMV. You probably was thinking you was flashing back to your first DNP. Nah, nigga, that's too much zest. Way before TMZ. I heard you.
Too much zest.
You paid your boys to push up and get the acting mannish. So they saw me hitting them push-ups and switched right back to Spanish. I thought you said the movie wasn't coming out. You got it streaming on all your platforms, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
That's funny. Yeah, because I thought that too. It was like, wait a minute, it's out? Like, I thought he was just going to poke fun at it and show one scene. Then also in the acting to me, I was just like, damn, you wasted everybody's time. I mean, you paid people, but did you waste everybody's time for a troll, though? I was thinking about that too, like the makeup girl. Maybe they were local.
Tell the people why you chose pink. Just come on out. Don't forget to swallow before you speak. You shouldn't have fixed your mouth.
I like that. Get disrespectful bars.
Get to build up all that spit. You talking all that shit, you know what I mean? These fucking teeth, my nigga. These fucking teeth, nigga, man. Look, listen. You should've just kept the shit G. Quietly pissed all over your little balls with your pee. I'm just getting started, it ain't stopping. You gon' see, y'all fuck with him, but him, he can't fuck with me. Alright, how was you a killer now?
This beat switch is crazy though. I like this beat though. I wish he had this beat the whole time. This beat is crazy.
He wasn't even a killer then. I'm filthy with a killer pen, out on bail and trying to kill again. 1, 2, 3, 4 songs, no word from you. The engineer was excited when it started, but he still ain't heard from you. What's the matter? You don't think them cammy whammy bars will work? My teeth too fucking big, it's hard to spit, my jaws will hurt. Pause, unpause.
Like this shit right here. This shit right here, you playing around with it, man. Pause. Unpause. You know what I mean?
Bars will work, my teeth too fucking big, it's hard to spit, my jaws will hurt. Pause, unpause. Damn it, my remote is broke. I've been watching Omar for years. He the fucking go. It's wild shit, crazy baby boy, he fucking dope. Sickest shit, that's probably the realest shit I ever wrote. We know them Twitter fingers work, quit lying on the gram. We know you buying all them fake comments, nobody fuck with Cam. Hey ma, them days is long gone. You busy sending me to Miami, hidden cameras, trying to film porn. Sitting by yourself, watching them on TV like hee. I hope he slip up and show me pee-pee. Oh, so you want to try to speak Spanish now, nigga? Can't
That's funny.
even defeat me in English, mother.
I like the fact that he flipped it. You know what I mean? It's an embarrassing moment though. Cam didn't get you, bro. But you know, he flipped it to laugh at it like, oh man, you know, you trying to see my dick. So I like
Talk about hell.
that. You had to flip it, man. You had to find a way to flip that.
Matador. Killer? Stop it, nigga. This nigga, man.
I just think right there he could have been like, killer. How many bodies you got? Omar Gooding, man. Omar Gooding. Woo! I don't have my sound effect. Oh, man. You look, man. Oh, damn, my bad. You listen, bruh. Omar, you listen to your boy, all right? All right? You listen to your boy right now. You finally came in with a lot of disrespectful bars throughout every verse, okay? That's what you got to do, man. You can't because you end up getting trapped in a situation that, you know, not like that. Normally, it's just somebody to come in and bam, you know? Similar to Joey Badass. Joey Badass threw like a, you know, light jab, and then Rayvon was like, bam, you know? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know how somebody gonna respond. So, again, it wasn't warranted for you to go 100, but at the same time, just off of a name disrespect, but the subject matter was like, oh, you waiting around for somebody to call you. But so I guess that's disrespectful too. So, you know, you could have went in 100. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. Man, Omar Gooding, Fix Your Mouth Part 4. Man, I think I still like 2. This may be 2. This may be 2, man. I ain't gonna lie, Omar. I think this may be 2. I think out of 5 CDs, I'm gonna get this 4, because we don't do halves here. So I'm gonna give it 4 CDs. All right, I'm gonna give it 4 CDs. Only because for me, the first beat, I wasn't like going crazy. This second beat was crazy. I wish you would have had that second beat the whole time. All right, just for me, right? Just for me. I know Dr. Dre did some type of beats like that on the first beat. I'm trying to figure out what album it was. I want to say, was it Compton? Maybe it was Compton. You know, a type of hip hop rock-ish. There's a little bit of rock, you know. Eminem may have, actually maybe on Eminem. I think Eminem may have a track from Dr. Dre kind of like that. So I'm not saying the beat is whack at all. I'm just saying that second beat was slapper. That second beat was slapper. Also, Omar having, I think it was 3 flows. I think it was 3 flows, because he did the first flow, and then he did the fast, like the fast talking flow. When you want to go out, when you want to go, right? So he did this. The second flow was this right here.
On the beats, what you should have did. Whoop a nigga from the sea, cook. Today, fuck that. There's never been a way that I be chased anywhere, any day. Not around a car that's parked, not on the ground, stomped out.
Never been a day, you know what I mean? Never been a day I never been chased any day, right? So that's the second flow there. And then he had kind of like you know, I don't want us to say like Eminem 8 Mile, but it was a character. Let's just call it a character type flow. So the last flow was a character type flow. He poking fun at himself and poking fun at Camron. Really poking fun at Camron. No, poking fun at Camron in a character flow. So you hear that on the last flow.
But he still ain't heard from you. What's the matter? You don't think them candy whammy bars will work? My teeth too fucking big. It's hard to spit. My jaws are hurt. Pause. I mean, unpause. Damn it, my motor's broke. I've been watching Omar for years. He the fucking go.
Right? So that's the third flow. You know, pause. I mean, unpause. You mean the fucking hurt. You know what I mean? So are you getting kind of funny, silly with it, but you still hitting bars though. All right? You just switching up just into a character type flow. Like, oh, you said you gonna shoot me. When you gonna do it? You know what I mean? So I like the fact that he did that. It's pretty super fun, man. Because again, man, you got embarrassed pretty bad. And last video on the Kenya Alone Show, I said Camron, without even rapping outside of a half of a bar, just doing that was just, I put him up. I did put him up, man, in the battle, which is crazy because Camron ain't got no songs. I'm not supposed to be doing that as a true lyrical MC. I'm not supposed to be doing that, but it's, I don't know, usually it's lyrical warfare, but this is just kind of like warfare here. You know, diabolical, right? That was diabolical by Camron to do that. Now he probably sound like he's in a lawsuit, you know what I mean? So, but he got a new contract, so I guess he got the money. Clearly, Omar said he's trying to, you know, settle out of court. Now Omar said he gonna take all this Pink Panther money. Probably not gonna happen, Omar. Not gonna take all that money, but you know, you may get a nice little check. You know what I mean? And Camron got, you know, I don't know, maybe 20 bands. I don't know, 30 bands. You know, maybe 50 bands. That's about it. You know what I mean? A little light work for Camron, not for the rest of us. Okay, for Camron. So, you know, again, Omar, this is what I'm saying. And you guys let me know in the chat, man. But, you know, we don't know Omar. I mean, you guys forget he was rapping on The Smart Guy. I don't know why y'all forget that. Didn't see him as a rapper, though. But I saw, you know, I thought back then when I was a kid, like, you know, I thought that was a good flow, you know, good intro to a song. Again, Mr. 1400 Syncs. You know, I love a good sync placement song. You know what I mean? Theme song, whatever, you know. All right, get your sync money out here. But I just, you know, he never tried to do his own album like a Raven Simone, right? Like a Raven Simone. And I'm just not thinking about, I don't know, Merlin Santana did his own album. I thought he was trying to rap at once. I thought Merlin Santana was. But I guess y'all want to think about kid actors. All I could think about is Raven Simone rapping. I don't remember. I mean, there's other kid rap. I'm just thinking about from the 90s. All I could think about is Raven Simone rapping. She had a video on like Rap City or BET. I remember that. And she had a CD. I mean, she had a CD single. I forgot what it looked like, but I thought it was 90s though. She actually had some Jodeci boots on and stuff. And she had like these little glasses. So, yeah, man. Omar, you know, so I just think Omar, you know, look, multi-hyphenate. As a multi-hyphenate myself, I can understand, right? Sometimes I like to tell people, like, living in LA, you need all your talents, all of them, right? I just stopped rapping and came out to LA and started acting. Well, I was acting right before LA, and then moved out here. And so then I just like, then people found out that I rapped. It was like, what? It's like, yo, man, out here, you got to do everything. And so I started performing in LA or whatever. And then I ended up linking up with this producer, started getting placements on VH1. And, you know, start doing a little rap here and there. But out of LA, you got to do everything, man. You know what I mean? It's like the 40s and 50s, you know, when they was dancing, singing, acting, right? So true multi-hyphenate. So, you know, I understand when one thing is not pumping off, like acting, then it's like, oh, okay, well, you know. I think about Elton John. I don't have it like Elton John. I don't. But I'm just saying. It just made me think about Elton John when he said this. He was like, oh, when I want a new pool, I just write a song. I was like, damn. Damn. Sync placements take a while, y'all. Just let y'all know that. Take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It take a while. So it ain't gonna be that quick. But, you know, we got new music coming on the way. I'm excited, man. You know, I'm excited about this But I'm just saying, as far as I guess to finish the thought off, sometimes I get off on a tangent. Gets on a tangent. I think Omar, you can. I mean, you're doing stand up. You know what I mean? You're doing stand up. You're acting, and you know, people are feeling your music, man. From the consensus I get from people jumping in my own comedy TikTok, yo, man, Omar snapping. People jumping on the Kenyon Long show in the comments, yo, Omar. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of y'all YNs saying, oh, man, this is trash, man. This is foo-foo. This is basura. You know what? You know what I mean? I ain't out here I don't give it up like that. I don't care. I don't give it up. I've been around some elite MCs all over the United States. So I don't give it up like that. So that's just why I rate it. Okay? You know, this is why I rate stuff. I ain't out here trying to get clicks out of the rest of people. Oh, man, this is legend. You know what I mean? GOAT. You know what I mean? First listen, GOAT. All right? Album of the year. Verse of the year. First listen, album of the year. Like, stop the cap. All right? So, but I am proud of Omar Gooding stepping up and dropping those bars that you want to do, man. So I just think, Omar, you know, now, I don't know musically what the plan is. Like you say, you may have, you know, maybe you wasn't planning on doing an album. You just thought about dropping some Lucy's here and there. But I don't know. I always like to say what people's sounds are, but you can't really have a sound when you're doing a battle. Right? You know what I mean? Jello sound, I broke down. I told him he had to stay in this fake New Orleans lane, Cash Money lane, No Limit lane, and, you know, that's what he doing. So he put himself in it. He got to stay in it. You, Omar, I don't know what lane you would be in. I mean, I don't know. I got to hear a separate song. Because a battle, you just, you know, picking whatever beats you feel and getting off, get them bars off. So I don't know what a full Omar Gooding project would be as far as musically, like what the sound would be. Not that you shouldn't do it. You should. You got ears and eyeballs now. So go ahead and drop something. I mean, I feel like, yo, man, I will say this. I don't know, you in the studio right now. My boy in the studio right now, downtown LA, man. I should be down there stealing time from him. I'm mixing my song. But I don't know if you're in the booth with your album, but you should be. Okay? All right, take advantage of this. If Jello can get just 13 million, I'm pretty sure you can get a solid project off, you know, with this love of the fans. And, you know, for you being a child actor, people like it. I mean, people are showing you support. I look in the comments, though, Omar, just to let you know. You guys let me know. It seems like it's everybody who grew up watching Omar that like this. Now, look, I'm a Killer Cam fan. I ain't going to tell you that right now. Straight up. I am a Camron fan. Okay? I ain't no stan. I'm a Camron fan. I'm going to just tell you that straight up. Camron, Murder Mace. I grew up learning, spitting fire, learning what, you know, fire mixtapes from both freestyles, and I grew up tearing niggas' head off, you know what I mean, to they beats. So I'm just going to tell you that right now. So I am a Camron fan, without a doubt. Dipset fan, you know, we had the whole thing. Joel Santana tried to holler at my girl. Look, man, that's neither here nor there, okay? All right, not to say I'm connected to Dipset, but, you know, when I lived in New York. But I'm just saying that. Never got a chance to work with them at the record label. Or my record label that I worked at, but because we didn't have any dealings with Rockefeller or Def Jam at all. But I think it was at a party once. But that's all I say about that, man. Yeah, man. 4 CDs, Omar. You guys let me know in the comments below. 4 CDs, man. Camron, I mean, killer, man. Just go ahead. I feel like Camron, though. Camron can drop. He don't want to for some reason. But I feel like, man, just drop the song, bro. Just drop the song. I know you feel like it's beneath you. I know, Camron. Trust me. I know the freestyles from when you first started. I know Big stamped you, right? And sometimes I met a lot of rappers. Once they get a cosign from a famous rapper, oh, they think they shit don't stink. And they ain't got to do much. I get it. And trust me, after that cosign, you done great, Camron. You know what I mean? You done drop hits, everything, dope songs. Confessions of Fire, still one of my favorites. Album, man, definitely. Near and dear to my heart, Confessions of Fire. But I know that's not your favorite Cam. But I'm just saying, I know you feel like it's beneath you. I get it. You got your new sports podcast. You're doing your thing. You didn't got your other show with a deal. I get it. I understand, man. But sometimes, it be the little nigga like, yo, man, I can beat you, man. I'm better than you in rapping. Right? And you ignore it. Trust me. On a different kind of level. I heard that before. Like, man, get out of here, man. Kid, get out of here. Right? I understand. And then, it just gets annoying to the point, like, all right, man. You threw a little half bar out there. I get it. He's like, all right, go away. All right. You know what I mean? You joked around like, hey, Omar, I don't want no smoke, man. I know you joking around, man. But come on, Camron. Come on. All right. You can really put an end to this. The other thing, that was crazy. All right. The fake filming, that's crazy. But come on, Camron. Just get a good 32 bars. It's a good 32 bars, man. You don't need to do 3 verses. Just a good 32 bars. And that'd be about it. That'd be about it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where the public opinion's gonna sway at because they really like but come on, Camron. I mean, you freestyling, people go crazy on your freestyles before your show. So I'm just saying, Camron, I know you don't feel like doing it. I know you got a lot going on to think about. And that's the thing too, man. And I'm not trying to make this related to me. I just like to break it down from an MC's perspective, right? Just as an MC, again, I'm just a TV rapper at this point. Although I just performed last week at Molly Malone's too. Shout out to everybody in LA that came out to that show. I appreciate it. But look, man, from an MC perspective, I understand. I understand, Cam. What you guys understand when you also too when you are it doesn't even matter about multi hyphen it. When you have other things going on, if you get famous and you got as a rapper and you got to do other things, you get out of the rapping mode. And that's what I like to say. I think I treat myself like, okay, I've been in like this rapper writer's block for the past couple of years. My brother passed away. He was doing some good amount of beats and all this for me. And we grew up together and, I learned rapping from him. So I just didn't know. I mean, I've done a lot of different type of music rap styles. And so I just like, man, spitting hard like this. And I don't know. But I like to make music, right? And I'm just sitting here and just spitting bars for nothing. I can bar up all day, but that's just too easy for me. For me, I like to make a cohesive song, great hook, all that. That's what I care about. So I think when you into other stuff, acting, whatever it is, AI, you know what I mean? You just kind of get out of rapping mode. You ain't around your niggas. You ain't in the studio. You ain't listening to beats. You ain't scrolling YouTube with some tight beats. You get out of rapper mode. And, you ain't listening to somebody else. You may listen to other people's music, but you just not making it yourself. And so Camron got a lot of stuff. You got a show. You trying to make deals happen. You trying to get niggas paid. You trying to fuck bitches. You got a lot of stuff going on. All right, you swapping locations. You trying to buy a house in a different city. Like, you got a lot of shit going on. You trying to pay family members. All this, man. You just can't get back into just sitting down and writing bars. I get it, Camron. This is why you guys see me, when you go on my YouTube channel and you guys see me, type the Ghost Rider on TikTok, right? You guys see me, man. I like to say you just gotta get bars off. You gotta knock the cobwebs off. And this is why the importance of mixtapes we missing, man, because at least like mixtape used to like gear you up when you working on the album. But at least you heard some new songs that you like the beat. Like, damn, I wish I had that beat. But on a mixtape, you can get that instrumental, rap on it, freak it how you want to freak it, get some crazy bars off. And then, that's getting you ready in album mode. Then you go to the studio, you work on different type of songs, some single songs from the club, street songs, concept songs, introspective songs, and kind of just sync the whole album up. But mixtapes was there for us to just kind of get bars off and crazy concepts we're not going to put on the album, or release songs that the label don't want us to put on the album, right? And we don't have that because people kept suing because they saying that somebody had a sample in the song, and don't get me started, man. And Dat Piff is dead and all that, man. So you just not in the mode of rapping, and then you got to get in the mode. And I think maybe Camron, yes, he's been rapping on Is What It Is, so he has been getting bars off all season. About to be a new season soon, so, you know, him and Mace, so you got it. You just, you know, got to drop that 32, man. You guys let me know in the comments. I told y'all on Twitter, Kenyon Comedy on Twitter, man, I ain't changing, man. You know, maybe we'll get, when the show gets big, we'll have an additional show, but right now you just Kenyon Comedy Kenyon on Twitter, man. You guys let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments if Camron is killing it. I'm going extra long to this, man. I got a lot of topics to cover. I ain't been live in a while, and it's just some crazy stuff going on that I saw. But shouts out to Camron, man. Shouts out to Camron. Shouts out to Omar getting Mars with the bars, man.